Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Di sini saya akan menjelaskan paket tracer 10243 yaitu troubleshoot multi-area OSPF v2. Oke, langsung saja pada skenario-nya. A large organization has recently decided to change the network from single area OSPF v2 to multi-area OSPF v2. As a result, the network is no longer functioning correctly and communication through much of the network has failed. As a network administrator, you must troubleshoot the problem, fix the multi-area OSPF v2 implementation, and restore communication throughout the network. To do this, you are given the addressing table above, showing all of the router in the network include their interface IP address and subnet mask. You are told that in area 1, communication to the 192.168.4.0/24 network is down and that router R2 is enabled to form an OSPF agent with router R1 in area 2. Communication to the 172.16.1.64/27 and 172.16.1.96/24 network has been lost and router R4 is enabled to form an agent. Area 0 is behaving as expected. Part 1. Use show command to troubleshoot OSPF v2 area 1. In part 1, using the particular symptom of network failure report in the background atau scenario, begin troubleshooting configuration setting at the router in area 1. Step 1. Check the router configuration in area 1. Because R2 is not forming a agent with R1, console into R2 and check its interface IP address configuration and its multi-area OSPF v2 configuration. Use the show running config command to view the configuration. Oke, langsung saja. R2. Kemudian running config kemudian on R2 is show IP OSPF interface command to check the hello timer interval configuration and to verify that hello messages are being sent. Okay. So IP OSPF interface. Oke, di sini hello that. Oke, itu sesuai. Kemudian R2 configuration and setting are correct, then the problem of not forming an agent must lie with R1. Console into R1 and check the network interface and OSPF v2 configuration in the running configuration. The R1 network interface configured correctly. Is there a problem in the R1 OSPF v2 routing process configuration that will cause an agent failure? Oke, buka R1 CLI enable. So config. Oke, di sini passive interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0 telah terkonfigurasi pada OSPF 1. Kemudian correct the configuration error on R1. Oke. Kita ikuti saja perintahnya. Konfigurasi. Sorry. Nah, no passive interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Oke. Kemudian if the problem has been correct, R1 solve receive a syslog message to the console swim and OSPF agents change from loading to full. Did a syslog message appear in the R1 console reporting OSPF agent change? Oke, di sini syslog message-nya. Oke. Kemudian step 2. Check the router configuration in area 2 because it was reported that the network has lost contact with the area 2. Subnet 172.16.164/24 and 172.16.1.96/24. Verify this at the area 2 border router ABR2 using the show IP route command. Does the ABR2 routing table show the presence of the 172.16.1.64/24 and 172.16.1.96/24 network? Oke. Kita R2, kemudian kita ketikkan perintah enable So IP root kita cek ini 172.16.132/27 Oke, di sini tidak terdapat 172.16.164/24 dan 172.16.196/24. Oke. Kemudian check to see if ABR2 is stable or an OSPF V2 neighbor against with R3 does ABR2 show to OSPF neighbor. Which neighbor ID signifies R3 and how do you know this? Okay. Kita SPF. Well, so IP SPF. Oke, di sini terdapat ID 777. Kemudian kita cek pada router 3, enable show IP OSPF ID 333. Oke. Kemudian BR show IP OSPF. Oke, telah sesuai. Because ABR2 has formed a neighbor relationship with R3, the problem may lie with the OSPF V2 configuration on either R3 or R4. Console into R3 and check the OSPF V2 configuration in the running configuration. Are there any problem with the R3 OSPF V2 routing process configuration? Oke, kita R3. So running config. Di sini network 172 area 2. Oke. 172.16.164.31 area 0. Jadi 16.164 itu terdapat pada area 2. Oke, di sini terdapat permasalahan pada areanya. Kemudian to correct the problem, replace the OSPF routing process network statement that place the 172.16.164/24 subnet in area 0 and change it to area 2. Oke, kita ikuti saja perintahnya. 3. router 72 16 6 0 Kemudian verify that the R3 routing table has route to all of the network in all of the OSPF areas. Any router missing? If so, which ones? Okay. If ever that R3 is missing, the OSPF v2 inter area 192.168.00/21 summary route to solve this problem. Complete remove the OSPF v2 routing process from router R3 and then re-add it. Oke, kita ikuti saja perintahnya. Ya. Kemudian network 172 16 132 0 0 0 31 area 2. Oke, satu network 172 16 1 16 4 area 2. Oke. Kemudian now verify that the R3 routing table has learned the OSPF inter area summary route to the 192.168.00/21 subnet. Is the OSPF inter area route to the 192.168 subnet in routing table. Okay. Oke, di sini telah complete. Sekian. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.